This is the cheapest and easiest to build shelf on the internet. So to start off, we've got a piece of 1x4 pine. This cost about $4 at the local home goods store. I've got a screwdriver, some screws, and these are really cool screws that actually make our job a lot easier, and then a saw. So let's start building. First thing we need to do is cut our board to the length that we want our shelf to be. So I'm just gonna draw a line across there and then cut at that line. I'm just gonna use a traditional handsaw here. I'll line this up, get my cut started by pulling toward me, and then get ready to sweat a little bit. Okay, there's our first cut made. Got a few little splinters on the end, but a pretty clean and pretty decent cut. Next, we need our other piece to be the exact same length. So here we go. Mark that. Get our line right. Okay, there we go. With our boards cut to size, we just need to fasten them together. I'm gonna use some SPAX screws. I'm using the 1 3/4 inch ones here. These are really cool because they have the special tip that self-drills, so you don't need to pre-drill, and it also helps avoid splitting the boards. To assemble the shelf, we're going to place one on top of the other. We're gonna line up both ends as tightly and perfectly as we can, like that. And then it really helps if you have a piece of scrap like this that you can prop up underneath here. And then you can honestly just take these screws, put it about 3/8 of an inch away from the edge, give it a little help to start here, and then just start driving this guy in. Now, if you're doing this totally by hand like I am, it's not the easiest, and it's gonna take you a minute to get this thing in place. Just to show you that it can be done, let's go ahead and drive this one in totally by hand. Now when you get to the end down here, keep going past the head there so it's countersunk, just like that. So when you run your finger over it, there's no catches or lips there. Now on a shelf this size, I'm gonna put 2 more screws in, one in the middle and one on the other end. And I highly recommend using a drill if you have one. It makes life a lot easier, a lot faster too. Now before we get to the last step, which is a really cool and easy trick for mounting this on the wall, I want to encourage you to use any tools that you have access to or can get your hands on. For saws and drills, if you can use a miter saw like this one or a chop saw, definitely the way to go. Corded or cordless drills work great, but if you want to, you can use a circular saw. You can even use something like this. This is a miter box and a saw. The pair of them together cost $10. They're super cheap, and it's a great way to get straight 90-degree cuts or 45-degree cuts. The screws, you can use whatever you like. I use the SPAX because they don't require pre-drilling, and it's only $3 for a box of 20 of these, so you can do several shelves with just a few bucks. Altogether, this thing costs maybe $2 or $3 for the entire shelf, especially when you're using multiple per board. Now, speaking of boards, there are different varieties that you can pick from at the store, especially on the low end. If you want just pine, for example, you can get common pine. This stuff is really inexpensive. And if you want bigger shelves, you can also go with a 1x6 like this one here. Now, this one is also a select pine board, which means it's hand selected. It usually doesn't have any knots. It's got really nice grain. It's sanded to a nice finish, and it's really a fantastic one to work with if you don't want to do any work with the wood. So be aware that there's different sizes and different options available at those big box stores. Now, as far as mounting this to the wall, there's a few ways you can do this. One of the ones I'd recommend that doesn't involve any additional hardware is to actually get a measurement from the top of the back. So I'm gonna say, let's go about 1 inch, and we'll go 1 inch over here as well. Mark that. And then essentially all we're gonna do is take a drill, and I'm just using about a 3/8 inch drill bit here. It doesn't matter too much what size necessarily, as long as a nail can fit inside of it. I'm gonna drill, instead of drilling it straight, I'm gonna drill a little bit of an angle, angling up towards the shelf here. And I'll do the same thing on this other side. And then that way you can put a couple of small nails on the wall, and then you can slide this and it'll just hook right onto those nails. I'm gonna do it from this direction since I can lay it flat. I always like to start flat, and then once I've got some bite into it, then I'll angle it. Just be careful not to go too much. You don't want to go through, and you don't need a whole lot, just enough for a little bit of a hook to create there for the nail to hook onto. All right, dump that out. If you want to have just a simple basic shelf, this is all you need to do. Optionally, you can of course sand some edges here to clean it up a little bit. You can apply some stain if you want to change the color, and even apply some satin finish like we've done on our bathroom shelves here. Now before you run off and start building these shelves, I've got a cool set of videos that you might like called 10 tips and tricks about measuring tapes you probably didn't know, which you can check out right here. I'm Nils with Learn to DIY Woodworking. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.